Guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. Now, I came across a post this morning on Facebook, and basically it said that Marcia Campbell is taking a blogger here in Jamaica to court. When I saw it, I laughed because I literally believe that taking certain people to court is a waste of time and resources because you don't have nothing to get right there. So that's how I look at it. I remember some time ago, a particular blogger, Mr. Ansom, took the same person to court. I don't know what happened, but clearly it doesn't seem like him did get anything. And I was thinking to myself this morning, it is so funny that a lot of us, we can't learn. No matter how you find yourself in certain situation, you keep on going back to making the same mistake and you end up back in the same position again. And you have to wonder if they never learn nothing from it. And not only on social media, but even in our own life. Sometimes you get out of one bad situation. When you're in it, you pray. You ask people for help. You pray to God and say, God, just carry me through this. And it make you go through it, And you see when time you reach and couple months after, guess what? You go back to doing the same thing again and end up in the same problem and everything. And then you come and you start bawl again, pray to God for take you through it again. And it just goes to show that a lot of us, what happen is that we don't think before we act. We act and then we think. We don't think about the consequences that will follow. Well, if we tend to do certain things, and when people start talk to you, you really say, oh, but say I true, me never did for say that. Oh, say I true, me never did for do that. When you look at social media, when you listen to what some of them have to say, and even right now in Jamaica with politics, when you listen to what some of the big educated politicians go up there go say, you have to wonder if they did that. You have to wonder if them did a drink when them go up there go say certain things. But it just proved that a lot of us, we don't think before we talk. You just spit it out. When you look at social media, a whole heap of time, they say the things then because guess what? They want the views. They understand mix up sell. They understand when they ride certain people name. When them come out and they speak about certain people in the worst way, guess what? They will get the views. And because of that, they will do it. When you look, a lot of them, sometimes you will see it. The bloggers who don't business with certain things, nothing no go on. Nothing no go on. People don't pay them no mind because they're not in the mix up. But you see, anytime they're in the mix up, that is when they get the views and so forth. And because of that, they continue to do the same thing again. And the same people them who sit and watch and tolerate their behavior, sometimes those are the same set of people who are going at them pocket and help them out with the lawyer fee. And you have to wonder if them not have nothing to do with their money. But once again, some people will never learn. They will always find themselves in those positions until when they go before a judge, and a judge realize, say, hey, guess what? Me I see you too much now. Me see you before the court have a file for you for such and such time, and you come back again. You know what? Let me use this case now and teach you a lesson. You see, until that happen, they are going to continue going before a judge. And it is such a pity when you look at people taking up their money, and taking these people before judges, wasting the time, wasting their money and all of that. Because sometimes, guess what? The only thing that come out of it, a mediation, one apology, cease and desist, nothing more. You're not going to get any compensation because them not have no money. Them broke. Them broke like a church mouse. That is what happened. I remember recently here in Jamaica with politics, a particular politician, a very educated man with a doctorate, went on stage and he said he played a recording of something, a doctored recording. And when you listen to him and what he had to say, about it, you have to wonder. And that just goes to show all of the cyberbullying and everything that this is happening. It is going to continue because if those in power that's supposed to be setting an example for others to follow, doing the same thing, won't think are going to happen. And the same thing are going to happen again. But as I said before, taking certain people to court is just a big waste of time. You not get no money. You just a go waste your time and nothing not go come out of it. So you see, sometimes when you see them a chat and everything, the best thing you have to do is just ignore them. Because you see, when you ignore them, nothing not go come. Them not go like that. At that time, them either go at them. When them see them come and then chat one bag of nonsense about you and you just kiss your teeth and you just continue on your merry way. Them not go like that. They're going to be upset about that. And I believe that is always the best thing the best thing to do when it comes on to these people. Especially the one when have nothing in them pocket. That is always the best thing. I remember some time ago, a lot of us, we were wondering why a particular blogger don't take one heap of them to court. And when you really sit and look at it, the reason why she don't take them to court, is because she realized that if she do that, it's just she I go spend her money, waste her money when she can do something better with it. Because a lot of them that continue to write her name in a negative way, them not have nothing in them pocket. So she not going to have anything to get from them. So might as well she just make fear money stand in her pocket where she go take for pay a liar. As for me look at it right now. But people, please, whenever you're going to post something on social media, whenever you're going to speak about somebody, make sure it is something that is true. If I lie, if I want rumor your ear, just keep it to yourself. Just leave it there. Because someone will get away with it, no mean say you're gonna get away with it too. Somebody might drag them through the mud and say all sort of things about them. And they will be fine. But if you come and you do it, maybe you will be the one going before a judge. Maybe you are going to be the one coming on social media apologizing or something. So just be careful what you're going to say. If you're going to speak, just make sure you say, call up no name, say nothing. So them can't carry you before a judge will say, oh, Amir did attack, Amir said this about and so forth. If you come across something and you can't prove that is how it is, especially with what happened with that tape recently that was played on the political rally, leave it alone. Because at times, people, they will use technology to fix things so it can sound a particular way, so it can look a particular way. So just be careful what you post, what you say about people, because clearly them not ramp, them are going to carry on before court. Sometime them not have nothing to get, but them just want do it for shut on up. So you just have to be very careful what you post about people, what you say about people. In this time and age, people not joke.